Hey everyone, I hope you will have a great day. I wish it to continue all the day. In this video we are going to see about the history in this day, which places of important place in history. 11 August, 1965 Watts riots. 1965, race riots begin in the Watts neighborhood of Los Angeles, California. By the end of the riots the following week, 34 people were killed and more than 1,000 injured. 11 August, 1904, USA presidential candidate. 1904, at his home in Rosemount, Democrat Judge A.B. Parker was formally appointed as a presidential candidate. He accepted the nomination and gave a 30-minute speech to a crowd of 600 people who clapped enthusiastically at some of his comments and opinions. 11 August, 1920, Russia food shortage. 1920, in the Soviet Union there was a shortage of food and clothing. The specter of starvation stalks threateningly as far reaches give up their cry for the necessities of life from a people who are forced to heed the demands of want. A journalist who went across Russia noticed people were in a state of starvation from the Chinese border all across the country. Some train employees were dressed in rags with sandals made out of tree bark. 11 August, 1929, USA Babe Ruth. 1929, Babe Ruth became the first player in the history of baseball to hit 500 home runs. 11 August, 1934, USA flood. 1934, sun-scorched Kentucky experienced a flood temporarily. Farmers were hoping that this wet weather would put an end to the triple-digit temperatures and drought. Apparently, the rainstorm was a temporary convergence of hot air from the northern central states and cool air from central Canada, and it lasted just a short time. 11 August, 1934, USA Alcatraz. 11th August, 1934, the prisoners that are considered the most dangerous are sent to Alcatraz the Rock because it is considered to be one of the hardest prisons in the world to escape from due to the strong tides. 11 August, 1944, Philippines B-29 bombers. 1944, the Allies pounded away at the Philippines, bombed Japan with B-29 planes, and liberated Guam. Super Fortress planes flew out of China and bombed Nagasaki's aircraft factory. Other parts of Japan were also bombed. Reports out of Tokyo said the manner in which the enemy carried out the attacks was extremely fierce. 11 August, 1956, control of the Suez Canal. 11th August, 1956, at the Federation of Arab Trade Union meeting, President of Egypt Gamal Abdel Nasser asserted that he wanted to have control of the Suez Canal and revive Arab nationalism. The Union agreed that if Britain or France attacked Egypt, then Arabs would blow up Western military bases and oil rigs. 11 August, 1967, Cuba violence. 1967, in Havana, Cuba, President Fidel Castro spoke to the Latin American Solidarity Organization, LASO. Although the conference was outwardly peaceful, violence erupted behind the scenes as Cuban and Russian forces disagreed over how to proceed with the revolution in Cuba. All 165 LASO participants expressed anti-American sentiments and accused Venezuela's government of treason. 11 August, 1971, Britain Admirals Cup. 11th August, 1971, the British Admirals Cup team wins the Admirals Cup, beating the United States, previous holders, into second place and Australia into third place. The British Prime Minister Edward Heath was the captain of the British team. 11 August, 1974, USA. At Long Last Love. 1974, big-time producer-director Peter Bogdanovich, who was famous for Paper Moon and The Last Picture Show, is now directing At Long Last Love. The musical is set in the 1930s and includes stars such as Burt Reynolds, Sybil Shepherd, and Madeline Kahn. It will be produced in Santa Anita in Arcadia, a long-time horse racing center. 11 August, 1984, Olympics Mary Decker Zola Budd trip. 1984, the talented controversial runner from South Africa, currently banned from Olympic competition due to apartheid policies, Zola Budd, who was representing the British team after fast-track British citizenship at the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, has caused further controversy during the final of the 3,000 meters when she collides with the American favorite Mary Decker, causing the American athlete to fall and drop out of the race. The American crowd began booing, and Zola Budd, who many believed would be a medal winner together with Mary Decker, came in 7th place. This is a two-part video. You see the part 1 video only. Part 2 will come soon. Before leaving, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel.